Paul Thomas Anderson's new film One Battle After Another is very likely to win the Oscar in the Best Picture category. It is a good movie in my opinion. Among its greatest strengths are cinematography, writing and performances, especially by Sean Penn, who was absolutely fantastic as Colonel Lockjaw. His performance perfectly captured the military type with toxic masculinity and servility, the type of person who wants to be perceived as tough and strong just because he thinks these are the only defining features of a real man. Sean Penn is, in my opinion, the main star of the film. One Battle After Another wasn't my favorite film of 2025, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as most people seemingly did. If I were to name a movie I enjoyed most from the last year, it would be Marvel's Fantastic Four. Okay, that was certainly a bad joke. Sorry. If I were to name the movie I enjoyed most, I'd probably go with Ryan Coogler's Sinners. It is a great blend of horror, period drama and jukebox musical with quite fantastic musical numbers. Another film I loved was Danny Boyle's and Alex Garland's 28 Years Later. I haven't seen Chloe Zhao's Hamnet yet, but I should give it a chance as well. Chloe Zhao has been one of my favorite modern filmmakers for quite some time now. So, even though One Battle After Another wasn't my personal favorite, I think Paul Thomas Anderson's film will take the main award for one simple reason. This film is absurdly relevant these days. The film is a dark comedy which attempts to satirize chauvinism, right-wing militarism and the American immigration system. The US has never had the most liberal and humane immigration system in the world. Lots of people were held in detention literally for years, family members were separated regularly. To be fair, dealing with immigration from across the Mexican border has always been a challenging task, as the amount of immigrants crossing the US-Mexico border yearly is literally millions of people. Anderson started developing the script for One Battle After Another in 2005 when George W. Bush was still the president of the US. Despite various flaws, almost every administration since 2005 was trying to make immigration into the US easier by making acquiring a legal status easier. Biden's administration even developed a mobile application to schedule asylum appointments. The film was released in September 2025, and the timing was absolutely perfect. In November 2024, Donald Trump became the US president for the second time. The Immigration and Customs Enforcement, more commonly referred to as ICE, was established in 2002. But Donald Trump turned ICE into basically a lawless paramilitary organization with highly increased budget. ICE, as of today, operates outside the US law. The ICE agents basically hunt down people now. Not just illegal immigrants, basically anyone who isn't white. The ICE agents detained a lot of legal immigrants, native-born citizens, tourists and visitors from abroad because they were not Caucasian. I recently saw a horrendous video of an ICE agent assaulting a woman asking her where she was born. Today ICE is basically the white supremacists going around the US cities looking for undesirable non-white people. ICE agents don't just detain people, they murder them as well. Over 30 people died in the ICE custody according to various sources. Several people were shot to death, basically executed. Even being white doesn't protect you from persecution anymore, as a white woman was murdered in Minnesota just recently. One Battle After Another just looks absurdly accurate these days. Just a year ago, the movie would have been considered a warning, a cautionary tale about the dangers of the right-wing xenophobia. But today, this isn't really a cautionary tale anymore, more like a reflection of the absurdity of the grim reality we're living in. Whatever is happening in the movie is not even exaggeration anymore. Under Trump's second administration, most, if not all absurd exaggerations become reality. The satire loses its value when the whole country becomes a black comedy. And this is why I believe One Battle After Another should be considered a movie of the year.